everybody, and happy Monday. Happy March 1st. I almost feel guilty about even coming on to do this. It's been 2 weeks. If you've been counting, and a couple people have, because I've been checked about it a couple times. If you've been counting, it's been 2 weeks. I took a mini hiatus, and honestly, it wasn't planned or anything like that. I didn't even post on, the Be Blessed website or the Be Blessed Instagram or Facebook page or anything like that. It was very unexpected. I'm not even going to say it was needed. It was just very unexpected for the hiatus. I wish I could say that I was doing something where it would have been like a good excuse, like traveling the world or, even like a health issue. I don't wish I had a health issue, but I feel like that would have been more excuse than the fact that I just was not being focused on exactly what I needed to do. And it's so crazy because if you guys have been following along so far for this year, we know that the series that we're currently in is our Purpose series. So all of February and the rest of March, what the videos are going to be talking about are purpose, what our purpose is, making sure we understand what our purpose is, living in our purpose every single day, and what to do in the event, like me, you get thrown off of your purpose or you get pulled into a different direction. And it's so crazy because I was actually having a conversation with a friend not too long ago about distractions. And I was saying, I feel like there are a lot of distractions going on for all people in general. Not just for myself. I wasn't talking about her specifically either, but I just feel like in general, I have talked to a lot of people, or I have just encountered, certain situations, or just observed, honestly, too, where distractions have just been coming up where if you allow it to be, okay, if you focus on that distraction and allow it to be a distraction, it's going to really pull you off of course. And honestly, that is exactly what happened to me. There were some things that came up in my everyday life, honestly, nothing out of the ordinary, like friends, family, my job. I don't know if I mentioned this, but a while ago, I got a new position at my job the workload is a little bit more than what I was doing, but nothing that should have been a distraction to what I was doing. So refocusing myself, honestly, this week, it's very ironic that today is the first day of the month, also the first day of the week. You guys know how I feel about first, and honestly, I'm ready for just a fresh start and to get back on focus, okay? To get back on focus. I honestly felt so bad not doing these videos, but I was just so busy, and then the times that I wasn't busy, I was trying to catch up on sleep, and then when I wasn't catching up on sleep, I was doing other stuff, and I was not feeding into myself. Number one, I wasn't allowing myself to get enough rest, experience peace, and just feeding into myself. And then also I wasn't pouring into this, and that's probably because you can't pour from an empty cup, Ash. So how you gonna pour and you're not full yourself? Just some things that I go through every single day when I'm talking to myself. So anyway, we are back like I never left. And honestly, because we have missed a couple of weeks, I'm going to come hard. So we're going to get a couple of videos this week and a couple of videos next week. That way we can get back on track with our purpose discussion, and we can honestly start living it together. And you know what? This is also pretty good. No, well, not pretty good, but I say it all the time that I will never profess to be an expert in any of the topics that I talk about, even purpose, even though that's one of the things that I'm passionate about, is helping people understand what their purpose is and live in their purpose. That doesn't mean that I'm the most, I'm an expert in that area and I'm just, the guru. I've figured out the key to life, and now I'm doing that every single day. Yes, I am trying to do it as much as I can, but I'm not perfect at it. And I feel like because we're going on this journey together, it's allowing us to be more relatable with one another and just allow this whole video project to be more real. I would never come on here and lie to you guys and say that I have the perfect life or that my journey has been perfect. But what I will say is that I'm constantly growing, and I'm constantly learning and developing, and just understanding more about myself, who I was created to be, who God created me to be, learning more about God, and what he's trying to tell me in different seasons of my life. So I am, again, very sorry that I took this little 2-week hiatus, but I am thankful in advance for the grace that everyone is going to be extending to me. Anyway, let's get right into today's video. As always, God is blessing us. He's always going to be blessing us. 5 minutes in already, about 5 minutes in, and all I've done was ramble about the craziness that's been going on. But let's get back on track with purpose. So this month, well, February and March, our focus is purpose. Okay, so we're on our purpose series, and really the main purpose or the main intent of this is to walk out of this series knowing a little bit more about who you are and what you were created to do, and then also your creator too. With that being said, a while ago we had talked about, and if you forgot, I don't blame you. You probably should go back and watch those videos. But a while ago, we had talked about what the definition of purpose was, and the root of that is just why something was created, or what its intended reason for existence is. And so, when you think about that, of course, you can think about something, small. For example, a cup. For example, this cup. You can think about this cup. It's actually a part of my niece's playset, but we're going to use it because it's what I got. So this cup, the purpose of this cup is to hold liquid, to drink out of, and really that's about it. There are a lot of other things that I'm sure that you could do with this cup. You could fashion it as a hat if you wanted to. You could use it as a weapon if you wanted to, which sometimes my nieces do. But you gotta love them, they're exploring. But you can use this as a lot of different things, but understanding what the purpose or what the intent of the creator was when creating this is very important to make sure that you're not only using this correctly, but you're being efficient in how you use it and you're being effective in how you use it. Same thing with us. Understanding the intent behind why we were created, and then also understanding our creator itself is going to help us be able to live lives of more effectiveness, on track with a lot of different things, making sure that we have clarity of mind as we're moving forward, because we know that if I'm not being used correctly, or if my gifts or if my purpose is not being used correctly in this situation, in this environment, in this relationship, then I need to get out, because I don't want to go about life incorrectly doing things that's not in line with my purpose, because that's just a waste of time. Okay, it's a waste of time and effort. So the rest of this week and the rest of next week, and honestly the rest of this month, that's what our focus is going to be on, is making sure we understand our purpose, we're living in our purpose every day. And of course, we're going to hit on what happens when we're outside of our purpose. So what are the signs that you would notice of when you're outside of your purpose, and how to kind of get yourself back on track. So very excited about what's to come. And I promise, and I can stand firm and say this, I promise that will never, whatever happened 2 weeks ago or these past 2 weeks, it's never gonna happen again. Also, shout out to my mother, because she got us these shirts, this shirt for Valentine's Day, and it says blessed if you couldn't read it. And I also have another one that says blessed that I'll be wearing too. But shout out to my mother for getting this. And stay tuned. There's more to come with Be Blessed that I'm excited to announce this year. And within the upcoming months, that I'll be excited to announce. So stay tuned. And thank you for riding with me. Have a great rest of the day today and a fabulous week. And I will talk to you guys again later. Bye.